protect the objective.
Hey guys, Brandon, and today got a special little video for you. It's completely different from what I've done, and it's kind of a relaxing thing. Because main thing I really like to play about Black Ops or about any other games is not just the fact that they're a fun game. I like the fact that it's a multiplayer game. You can play with your friends, and that's where I have the most fun. As in, that's mainly one of the reasons why I usually play Black Ops 2 or any other Call of Duty, just because I have a lot of friends that I like to play with that are really close. Because I know a couple of guys that I'm kind of close to. I've been knowing them for a few months, and I'm pretty good friends. I never met them in real life. They live like a few states away from me. I never met them, and I found pretty good, nice people online. And the fact is, it's very fun playing just like in a party, having jokes, having laughs. And if you're getting tired of multiplayer, and you just want to play a few party games, and you're actually getting tired of the party games, like in the One in the Chamber, Sticks and Stones, and those do get repetitive and boring. I find that very much. I kind of got tired of those during Black Ops 1, but it's still fun to play with them. But I remembered a game mode that I used to play back in Modern Warfare 1, as in, I started playing Modern Warfare 1 when World at War was out, because that was about my first Call of Duty game I played online, and it was pretty fun. And back then, you can say it's kind of like I'm trying to be like a hipster or something, but I used to play a game mode called Mires, which was also popular in Modern Warfare 2. That was very popular in Modern Warfare 2. But I found out, because I remember this game mode, it was pretty great. It was amazing. It was a fun game mode to play, and I just remembered it one day when we were in a party with like 5 or 6 people, and we started playing it. It was great. We played at least like 2 hours of it. It was great. And the fact is, I haven't played it in quite a while. I haven't played it about maybe 2 years. It's pretty fun. And it's an amazing game mode. You don't need any certain things. All you mainly need is a team. You can about get, I would say, get a decent 4 to 5 people. And you can get a whole entire 18 people. And it gets crazy at 18 people. I can tell you that. But if you don't know what Mike Myers is that it's a custom game mode where you play. It's a search and destroy game mode where one person has to be Mike, and you can be on either team, but one person has to be Mike, and that they're running around trying to knife you. That's all you can do. All you can do is knife, and you can't shoot anybody. You can use throwing knives, or throwing knives, tomahawks, whatever. You can use those, and that nobody on the other team can kill you unless they're the last one alive. And this is a search and destroy game mode, and you're not allowed to plant the bomb. Unlimited time, and you can hide throughout the entire map, and that you're trying to just get away from Mike, and you're not allowed to shoot him or kill him unless you're the last one or the last one alive. And that's mainly the whole entire gist of it. Is a very fun game mode. I had fun with it like a couple of days ago this week, just playing 2 hours of it non-stop. It was fun, and I can say, for Mike Myers, just set up a knife-only class, have tomahawks or combat axes, have your ballistic knife, or you have a no ballistic knife, so you can just run around with your tactical knife, or combat knife, wherever. And set up some perks, that way you can run around, because you have to get away from Mike Myers. And I do not know if it's okay to use the shock charges or not, as I find that's a little bit cheap, but I would say it's okay to use the shock charges or any other stuns or smoke. I would mainly recommend smoke, just because that is not going to screw over the person that's playing Mike, because it does get annoying when they start figuring out that they can use shock charges, and they put shock charges, like 2 shock charges on a class, and they just throw it down on the ground if they're in trouble, or if they set it up in their spawn and like throw 2 or 3 down at the spawn, and they're just sitting back there just looking at you, waiting for you to come, and they'll just keep on throwing shock charges at you. It's very annoying. But I would mainly recommend smoke, as in, I do not know if it's okay to use shock charges, but it does get very annoying, I can tell you that. But it's a very fun game mode. Just set up in a private match. It's very fun. As in, I used to play this during Modern Warfare 1 back then, where nobody went for quick scopes. I remember everybody was like doing no scopes, because I remember definitely when we get bored of playing Mike Myers, we'll usually go play some no scopes. And you think no scopes are like what, like just no skill? Actually, I was pretty good at no scopes, and we were all pretty good. We can hit people from across the map. We played on shipment, and that was a pretty fun map. I don't want to be in any other Call of Duty except for Modern Warfare 4. Or no, yeah, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, sorry. But that's a fun game mode. I don't know about no scopes or quick scopes, but Mike Myers is a very fun game mode, as in there was also another game mode, but it can only be played in Modern Warfare. As in, it was called Cops and Robbers, as the only main thing is because there was a perk called Eavesdrop, and that Eavesdrop means that you can listen on to enemy conversations while you're close by. And I can tell you a little bit about the rules on that game mode is that you one guy on is a search and destroy. You have one guy on one team and another guy on their team. You can have an even amount of cops and robbers, and the robbers are trying to set off the bomb, and you're not allowed to use any weapons. As in, the cops have C4. No, the robbers have C4, and the cops have a shotgun. And when they get close to you, you can hear them. Since you both have eavesdrop, when you hear them say "get down on the ground," you have to get down. Or if you don't, he'll shoot you. And it's kind of fun. You kind of wait for it, as the robbers are knifing only and using C4. Or I think it was also the cops are using C4. But I definitely know the cops were using shotguns. As that's kind of a little fuzzy, but that's only a game that you can be playing in Modern Warfare 1. But heck, this is a pretty nice little video. Just little compilations of seeing the video in the background. Just compilations of some different game modes of like just playing Mike Myers. It's pretty fun. We only had like at least 45 people, maybe 6 or 7 at a time, but it was pretty fun. And it was fun just trying to play it in Black Ops 2, since the last time I played it was maybe Black Ops 1, but I definitely remember playing it during Modern Warfare 2, so it's been quite a while, and it's great having that great memory of just playing a good old game of Mike Myers, and just playing with some friends, having fun. It's very great game mode. If you have like a full party of people, it's great, and I would recommend this game. And if you don't already know what the rules are, as I said, it's a search and destroy game mode, and one person has to be a Mike, and the Mike is like Mike Myers from I can't Halloween. I'm sorry, I don't watch like Halloween movies or scary movies, but what you're trying to do is you're just trying to kill everybody until you kill the last person. Actually, no, as your Mike, you're trying to kill everybody, and you're only knifing. You can use combat axes. And just set up a class where you also use your ballistic knives and shoot. You can use your knives, ballistic knives. You can shoot with your ballistic knives and your combat axe. And you can set up a number of perks. That way you can have unlimited sprint or a lot of sprint. You can have ghost. And I would recommend probably turning off the radar. As in, I know people will camp in this game mode, and it's very tough trying to find a guy that's in a very good at camping spot or a hiding spot. I would say if you have the radar on, then everybody's gonna be running around. If you can do that if you want. I say turn off the radar, just because you're just trying to hide away from everybody. And Mike's trying to find everybody, because you're not gonna be running around. You can choose to run around, or you can just choose to kind of stay low and hide. But it's not very many camping spots or hiding spots in the maps, but it's very tough, and it's very fun. And for the rule is for all the other people is that they have knife classes, and I would recommend setting up a class where you have more perks, if that way you can try to run away from them. And you also have to have you can have a combat axe or a ballistic knife, but you do have to have a knife, I can tell you that. As in, once you're the last one alive, you have to kill Mike. And whoever wins, basically wins. And the game rule is, whoever is the last one surviving and who kills Mike becomes Mike next. But you can set that up, like you can keep on playing after every few rounds, and then you can just choose a Mike. But whoever kills the Mike after they're the last one live becomes Mike next. but it's a pretty fun game mode. Hopefully y'all like this, and check it out. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for great content and amazing stuff like the Black Ops 2 player cards, more Black Ops 2 videos, coming up with some tips and tricks, and a nice little fun game mode video. It's pretty good. It's pretty great. It reminds me so many memories, and it's a great video. Hopefully, a lot of people are still new to Call of Duty and never heard of this. It's a pretty great game mode, and it's amazing. So, hope you like this. If you did, leave a like or a comment saying if you like this game mode. Have you played it before, or do you have like a different game mode in mind? And as I said, just hopefully y'all like this video. Subscribe if y'all can, and I'll see y'all later.
Transitioning!
Shot out! He's up! I'm out! Topping off, stand by.
Good fight, time to get paid.